the rotation of the chair, and the planets rotating around the sun can all be explained by rotational rigid body dynamics. I don't understand. It's easy to understand. It is solid, and the atoms which make it up cannot move very far from their starting position, like in a liquid or a gas. So tell me, what are you observing? Force has been applied to the chair. As you can see, it is rotating around the fixed position or center of rotation. It is covering a certain amount of rotation or distance or angle at a certain amount of time and speed. Distance, speed, time, what is that? Remember when we were at the field running? Yes, let's have a look.
Why did I lose? You slowed down at the end, meaning your velocity changed with respect to time. And that's the definition of acceleration. What was my speed? It was a 100-meter race. You took 20 seconds, so your speed is 5 meters per second. Distance equals speed over time.
How does what we learned during the race link to rotational rigid body dynamics? The same equations we used in the race are applicable. If I apply a larger force, there will be a higher acceleration. If I apply a smaller force, there will be a lower or slower acceleration. The rate of change of an object's angle is represented by the Greek letter omega and is known as angular velocity. It cannot move from point A to B to C like we did during the race. When an object is rotating, what we really want to know is the object's angle, which we call theta. The difference between a point and an extended object is that the extended object can rotate. If you apply a force off center, it will cause the object to accelerate, but it will also rotate. What if I do this? You can now see that an extended object has two conditions for static equilibrium to cancel the translational movement and rotational movement. Any rigid body rotating is basically a set of points all rotating around a circular path at a given time. The fulcrum of a lever allows us to easily manipulate the relationship between force and distance. This axis on the chair is similar to the fulcrum of a seesaw that acts like a lever. A seesaw helps us understand how objects rotate. If I add two shoes of equal mass on 2 points, we will see that no rotation occurs. But if I take off one mass, we will see there's a greater mass on that side and it begins to rotate. Yay! Wow!